I don't know how the hell my camera toggle got turned off. Whew.
I'm full of stuff.
And, Coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way
Let's
out
go,
of the
let's
tunnel.
go.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Redskins. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on
Bring that shit out, B.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Look me in my face. I ain't got no words.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Garoppolo on first down. Flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
21. Go ahead. 11. 21.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10.
Ah, throw it away.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little
He
bit,
took too long to make his cut, so I had to let that go.
Some awareness, tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box.
You got to make your cut faster than that.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Like 20. 11. 12. 13.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think
all right, let's go ahead and put this mug out of bounds.
Making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this will be taken at the 13. Very good return that time. 18 yards.
Let's line them up.
And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And his first look is incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going
Yeah,
forward.
we already anticipated a lot of crosses.
Influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I need to get out of this 4-3.
That's the ability to read a defense.
But we'll stay in it for now.
Players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he was able to shed the tackle.
I'm going to keep an eye on him. I'm going to see if anytime he use that playmaker, if he drop all the way back.
First, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Keep an eye on him.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. The throw left side is complete to Reed.
The horrible animation.
Down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I see what I'm about to do, though.
Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Gotta go, gotta go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Able to power through.
Oh!
Middle, and it's incomplete.
He shouldn't have been able to get off that tackle, man.
And now it's second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand
we
right
good
here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go play action. Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, coming in to drop him for a loss of 8.
Good job, defense.
4th down. And his kick here is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins.
All right, now we know what to expect.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette, and he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I didn't know we could move them and then get off of them. What am I looking for? There we go.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Go check these rules, man.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So
I don't know why he threw that bad.
3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
We had it.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Trubisky to throw. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful
Yeah,
start,
he
but also
wanna
not the sharpest
try to
start.
run
Yeah, I
around.
would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
On 3rd down, that's Campbell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
That was a good play call.
Redskins send out their punter. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. Nice job bringing that one back. 14.
We got to break
on the
at least
return.
one tackle,
And the
Dante.
Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Now Leonard Fournette. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Wait.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. And his throw is incomplete.
He got underneath me. I should have went over the top
now
there.
already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking left side, and it's complete. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down. To Fournette. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The pitch to Fournette. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get it to your back. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting him down.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to rifle one. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
Trash-ass corners getting glitchy-ass animations, boy.
Football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Trash-ass corners.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And the offense will cover this.
He was waiting for that cross.
Push back inside their own 10.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moving away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now it's Trubisky. Caught on the right side. Reed. And way up past the 35.
Looks like he high-pointed that one.
Give him 30 yards there.
Because he knew if he line drive, that's an interception.
As a change-up route. How about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field, covered or not? You have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gains often result.
Let him go.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Geis with the carry on second down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Play action. Now Trubisky. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose.
He just took too long to get it down there.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own
It took too long to get him down, get it down there.
Playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
11.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. They go play action with Trubisky. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And he comes back with one complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 40.
Good play call.
A good pick.
That was a good play call at the right time.
2 minutes to
Good play
here
call at
in
the right
first
time.
half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Trubisky. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Trubisky now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the
I knew
10.
one of them was coming across.
Nice gain of
Just wasn't sure which one.
yards.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not at all. It came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Damon Harrison in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field through that one. And his kick is indeed good.
If we can get our offense ticking.
It's up to 6. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Garoppolo. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Fournette. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask.
Come on.
The flags.
Come on, man.
This is going to be a first down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, 18. Hey, gotta go. Red, up.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Yeah.
Now that's the way to
when you're dealing with somebody like this, you got to blitz their ass.
Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32.
I had a feeling it was going to be that play.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. The Redskins send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken around the 12. Breaks a tackle. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards.
That motherfucker is getting that tackle every time.
And let's go downfield and score.
That tackle.
Simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly
that's what's hurting us. We can't get that tackle.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Play action. Now Garoppolo. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Matt Ioannidis. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%.
Don't understand it, man.
Again here.
Their team ain't that good. They just fast, and it's like the game is glitching it for him.
Trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a tight game.
I ain't tripping. Once I figure it out,
see if they can get
then it's over.
on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. And they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now it's Trubisky sliding out of the pocket.
Thank you. I'm like, these dudes are not that damn good.
The first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On the carry, it's Cannon. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Throwing here, Trubisky. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Here's Trubisky to throw. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
Hey, 18.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Anthony in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Around the NFL, 3rd quarter. From
Offense, come on now.
The Jets have scored again. They're really opening it up now. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Blocking in the back. Come on, man.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll run it now out of the gun.
95 is what's saving them. Because without 95, they in trouble. He has stopped me on every run play I've had.
Both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep. And got his man complete. A gain of 32 that time. And at this stage, down
I'm saying, if I can get the damn time without running into a glitchy ass pass rush.
I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's.
Into heavy traffic.
I got hit. I never got a chance to step into it. Never got a chance to step into it, man.
Goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away.
He sat on it, too. I don't know what he told him to do, but he sat on it.
Shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good ass hit.
Across the 20, but only up to about the 21. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Back now at FedEx Field.
Gotta go. Red's up.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. He's got his man in the crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh one down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gotta go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a Turkey Bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run. This is Cannon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. K.J. Wright coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Fournette, a first down carry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is that he takes care of it.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out
That's
there.
That's twice he done got me on that, man.
He wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Garoppolo. Got to have this one. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Garoppolo now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
A very solid gain of 27.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
Come on.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Taylor. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
He's back to throw. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The Redskins on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Trubisky.
Ball game.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Ball game.
Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
It wasn't pretty, but damn it, we got the win.
Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved
did.
the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for the Niners, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll head back home next week to take on the